Check 1, 2. Tell these
Take
rappers
the
I'm
gun.
outside, get them start acting up. Turning hoes to housewives and cleaning the ratchet up. Do it off a boom bap, the melody rap. If they can put you in the box, then you might as well pack it up. Bars having bars, no cap, I'm Attica, you a precinct. How y'all competing when y'all just decent? Your rhyme efficiency's like Logic's ethnicity. Don't tell me how much that you black, cause I don't see it. That's it. Welcome to precinct.
When we see you in the finals, bring that same energy, nigga.
What's good? Very annoyed tonight. This will not be a long live. I'm not feeling too great, and I got to get up for work super early in the morning. But this will not be a long live, but we here nonetheless, right? Yeah, the Knicks take a bad one tonight, man. Nasty. Shout out to my people in the building already. Yeah, I mean, there's some haters already in the building. I'll deal with them later, but shout out to my guy Jimmy J1 in the building. Was good. Tough loss tonight. This craziness, my G. Michael Brown is in the building. Hold on. What's going on here? Michael Brown is in the building. See you, my G. You know what I mean? See you, my G. Yeah, if you're in the building, make sure you press that like button. Sharing is always caring. You know what I mean? If it's your first time to the channel, yeah, you already know, Mike. You already know. I told you I got you. You know what I mean? Yeah, sharing is always caring. It's your first time to the channel. Make sure you go to the YouTube, subscribe. You know what I mean? And whatchamacallit? If you my fault. If you go to the YouTube, you can get to the Knicks and Ish store from the YouTube channel now. You know what I mean? So tap in, get some merch, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, tonight, nasty loss. The Knicks losing overtime to the Pacers in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, 138-135, after giving up a 14-point lead with I think a little bit over 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Boom. Yeah, a little bit over 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Purple Knicks is in the building. I see you. How you doing? Maddie Smooth is in the building. I see you. Yeah. We get a 14-point lead with a little bit over 2:30 left in the game, behind 5 straight 3-pointers by Nesmith, whatever the hell his name is. Nasty work, super unacceptable. It could be I don't really want to play the blame game, but there need to be some blame to go around. One has to be Coach Tommy T, not identifying what's happening to them in the moment and telling people to step up. And get. They ran the same play 5 times in a row. They ran the same play in the fourth quarter 5 times in a row. That is ridiculous. Pascal Siakam coming up the court. He dribble handoff and a screen to Nesmith. Nesmith shoots the 3-pointer with little to no defense. Nobody stepped up. Nobody stepped up to guard the 3-point line. Nasty work. This nasty work, man. I think this L goes on Thibs. You know what I mean? Drop coverage is nasty work. I've never liked it. I never liked drop coverage, and every time we dig deep into drop coverage, we get cooked because of it. It definitely felt like, in that last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, we was playing like we won the game already. And that's not what's up. We were definitely playing not to lose. We was playing not to lose. We weren't playing to win. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I mean, if that makes sense, we weren't playing to win, and it showed, bro. It showed. This is disgusting. Yeah. Nah, it it wasn't even 6 minutes, gang. Philip, it wasn't even 6 minutes. It was the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's when the game went to shit. Uh, yeah, that's when the game went to shit, man. In the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the game, Nesmith started hitting wild 3 pointers, bro. That Halliburton shot, that's video game stuff, bro. Like any other time, anywhere, any other place in the world, that's a miss. It bounces off the rim, but it's the Knicks, it's the Garden, so it goes in. You feel me? You know, but no excuse. We shouldn't have even been in that position. Uh, we was up 14. We should have won this game. We should have won this game. OG missing a free throw, late in overtime didn't help. You know what I mean? Our cause. Uh, the refs missing that goaltend on JB's layup in OT was nasty. You know what I mean? But again, we should not have been in that situation. We should have packed this game up in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna lie, even I was at the crib like, yo, this game is over. I mean, that's what I was feeling. I was feeling pretty much this game is over. And I felt like that's how the Knicks was approaching that last 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the fourth quarter. Like the game was over. And the luck of the Irish was on their side. Sis was good.
What's up?
Yeah, nasty white sis. I was already, doing my little spiel. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't been mad at this team much, but I'm mad today. I'm mad because we gave this shit away, and you don't do that in the playoffs. You don't just give away wins. Man.
Yeah, yeah,
I
we
went and
definitely.
looked. I'm on my phone, so I don't have stats, but I know they didn't hit 25 assists.
I
I
can
think
tell
they
you
had
right now.
24.
I
They,
can tell
they
you
stopped
right now.
moving the ball. They depended solely on Brunson at the end.
And
Can't do that. We got too many threats. We can't do that.
assists, we definitely had 24
Missing 11 free throws, unacceptable. Unacceptable. That's the game right there.
for sure, for sure.
Oh, and let me tell you something. You better hope Halliburton that y'all win this series or y'all even win another game. That choke is gonna come back and bite you, bro.
Holly,
Yeah,
who?
they,
Because that's what it's going to sound like. If he don't win the game.
excuse me. Oh man, nah, but yeah, he wants to be the villain so bad. It's so corny and so cringy. Man, it's so cringy. But what he don't realize, the last person who did that sign lost the series.
Facts.
So just FYI. Uh, I don't know. This might sound arrogant, and I don't mean to, but I really don't feel like the Pacers gonna win another game. I
The
really don't.
Knicks, the Knicks better be mad enough and come out guns blazing
I,
on
I
Friday.
think I think next game we're gonna blow them out.
Thank you.
I think it's gonna be a 20+ win game. Uh, yeah, because that was super lucky. You know what I mean? That was super lucky. Like I will. You know what? I'm not gonna say it's lucky because we've done that to teams. You know what I mean?
We were lucky.
I don't. This is how I feel about that. You do it once, it's luck. You do it twice, it's a coincidence. You do it 3 times, that's skill. You know what I mean? And we came back for 20+ 3 times in this postseason. You know what I mean? Like so, I don't really wanted to call it luck. And then we had another game. We came back 15 down. You know what I mean? So I don't really want to call it luck if you keep doing it. I just feel like we took our foot off the gas. It's nasty work. Thibs didn't identify what was happening to us in that last 2 minutes. AJ Jackson was good, playboy. I mean, if you're in the building, make sure you're hitting that like button. Sharing is always caring. You know what I mean? And holler at us in the super chat. You feel me? So you can chop it up. Like I said, I ain't gonna be here too long. I gotta go to work early in the morning. I'm working 16 hours, so I just pulled up so I can say I pulled up. You know what I mean? But this is disgusting. This is disgusting. I feel nasty. I feel nasty right now. Like for sure, I was ready to turn up. You know what I mean? Talk my shit for sure. And uh, we 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 have to be more aggressive in closing out games. You know what I mean? Like we weren't aggressive enough in closing out that game. We were playing a clock game. Like the last 2 minutes, we were just looking at the clock, hoping that the clock run out before they catch up. That's
Yeah.
what it felt like. You know what I mean, we didn't go out there and take the win away from them. Uh, yeah, it was just nasty work. And I don't know what was going on with OG most of this game. Like he was bad most of this game.
He was real bad.
Yeah, he was
He
bad.
didn't go to the basket aggressively. He wasn't looking for a shot aggressively.
Another easy. He gets the ball past him.
Turnovers.
Yeah, he get the ball passed to him right underneath the rim. He fumbles it and it ends up
Like
being a
that
turnover.
was an easy dunk twice, and you turned it over twice.
Yeah,
It
this
was so frustrating. And even with all the frustrating plays, we still had the game in our hand.
for
And I
sure.
think that's what is pissing me off the most. Like we should have never even went down. Like you let Nesmith stupid. Like back to back to back to back. Like no adjusting. Like no defense. Like what are we doing?
Yeah, yeah. If they think Nesmith is gonna go 8 for 9 for the rest of the series from 3 point range, they're sadly mistaken. Like everything that we did tonight was like that was good is very repeatable for us. You know what I mean? Like these are things that we normally do offensively, but Nesmith going 8 for 9 from 3 point range, that's an anomaly for real. You know what I mean? But yeah, we just gotta be better. We just gotta be better at closing out games, man. Ridiculous. And what's giving me the biggest hope is like when the game started, it was like 8 for 8 to start the game, and I'm like, yo, we still only down like 3 points, but then we finished the half up three. I'm like,
Right.
oh, we about to win this game, and we were winning this game until that collapse was nasty.
It was. And that's not like us. And I don't ever want to see that shit again. I don't ever
Yeah,
want to see that shit again.
yeah, that collapse was nasty. Yeah, and and the thing is, I know, I know we only had like one timeout left, but you got to figure something out, bro.
Right. And not for nothing, T-Time, that big lead that we got, Brunson was on the bench. Like, why not leave Deuce in the game? Like, it was working.
Yeah, I get it, but it is also Jalen Brunson. You
I
don't.
get I get that too. But it seemed like their point of winning was I'm gonna stop Jalen Brunson. Or try to stop Jalen Brunson. I'm gonna double him. They're gonna make our offense start late because we taking too much time off. With Deuce, it was flowing smoothly, and that doesn't take anything away. It just worked today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't think they would have kept Deuce in to finish, but they could have left him in a little bit longer.
I mean, JB got back in the game with like 4 minutes left. We still
Yeah,
was
but
up.
we went on that huge run with on the
Yeah,
bench.
yeah. JB got back in. I don't have no
And
problem
really not even just offensively flowing, but even defensively because they kept targeting him, doing all the picks to switch,
because he had 5-5.
trying to get him fouled out.
Yeah. But yeah. Again, excuse me. I'm not. I'm
Not
not.
saying not saying that's why we lost. Because,
Yeah,
you know, I'm riding by Brunson 100%. To me, that was just a coaching miscue to me.
yeah, I'm not upset with the time that JB came back in. I think that was okay. I just think as a team, we didn't close out that game good. Like we didn't want that W. Like we closed out that game like you had it in the bag and Indiana was just gonna give up at some point.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and we played drop coverage all night. And that's nasty. You know what I mean? That's
Terrible.
nasty. Especially when you got somebody who's hot, like you gotta step up. You gotta step up. They ran the same play like 3 times back to back with Nesmith in that closing 2 minutes. Siakam bringing the ball up court, dribble handoff to the Siakam screen, and Nesmith shooting the three. That's literally what they did 3 times back to back, and he hit all
Yep.
3 of those threes because nobody stepped up.
Yep.
Drop coverage, man, nasty. We started off the game with cat and drop coverage. That's why they was going. That's why they went 8 for 8. Most of that was on cat and drop coverage.
Yep.
Severely nasty work. Definitely some things that need to be figured out. Yeah, Kev said he almost home. I'm gonna be gone by the time he get home. I'm trying to make it to half an hour and I'm out of here. Uh, yeah, it's nasty work, man. Nasty work. OG got to be better for sure. I hated OG to his game tonight. Offensively, was 6 for 15, 2 for 8 from 3-point range. Uh, and yeah, disgusting stuff, man.
Yeah, it was
Disgusting stuff.
frustrating to watch. Super.
Yeah,
It was like almost like he was playing scared and it wasn't like him.
facts. Excuse me. And I hate the way he handles the ball. OG should never have to take more than 2 dribbles for sure.
I've been saying that all season. him him bringing the ball up is terrible. Him in transition with the ball even worse.
Yeah, yeah. Other than that, like I'm looking at the box score. I'm not mad. It's just defensively. In the end of the game, we collapsed, and that was uh oh I'm well. All right, boom. I got you. Just give me a second. Defensively, we were just horrible at the end of the game. You feel me? And that was the problem. Live. We just refused to run. Like the only way they could beat us is to shoot threes. Why are you giving up any 3-point shot? Why? And even that Tyrese Haliburton shot at the end of regulation. Mitch, who cares if he makes the two? If we go to overtime. You know what I mean? Like, even though they count it as a two, but still, run out and run him off the 3-point line. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, if that was a three, it wouldn't even went to overtime. Like, I think situational awareness wasn't at a high level tonight. You know what I mean? But Sean, I got you. Look, I don't know how many more rabbits they got up their ass, man. I don't see us having another collapse like soon. It's not like we the Celtics where we live by we live by 3-point shooting. You feel me? Like tonight was an anomaly. Naismith is not going another 6 for 6 in the fourth quarter in a row. 6 for 6 in a row. Like he's not doing it. Do I think we have the advantages to pick another big dog this series? Absolutely. You know what I mean? And it's still Knicks in 5.
No,
Still
I agree. I mean, I think we could be angry because I'm pissed. But it's not like the game was out of control and we trying to figure out how the hell to beat them. We know how to beat them.
mm-hmm.
We just need to execute beating them. Um, and really, it wasn't offense. I feel like we played our pace for the most part of the game till the very end. We controlled the pace. That's why we were winning. Um, but defensively is where they need to come on. The Knicks need to, like you said, either if y'all gonna play the drop coverage, they gotta play it right, which I don't know. I hate it. I hate it. Or you're gonna have to fight over the picks and stay with your man.
Oh, nah, I just need you to hedge or switch. You know what I mean? Hedge or switch. Like, drop coverage is not it. Get up, hedge the screen, or switch. That's it. No drop coverage. And we started, part of the reason why we started taking the lead is because we started switching already. You know what I mean? That was part of the reason why we was taking the lead. But once we started getting back to drop coverage, nasty work. Nasty work. Yeah, I'm listen. You know the main reason why I'm mad at this loss, right? Yeah, losing the lead is horrible. Losing the way we did, disgusting. But I'm really mad because that little fucking turd, Tyrese Haliburton, thought he was the choke star. Like
And
really.
you know the media is gonna run with that shit.
That's fine because we're gonna pack them up on Sunday, and we're gonna pack them up when we play again on Wednesday.
We play on Friday.
We play this Friday. Yeah, now we play this Friday.
Yeah, we play this
So we
Friday.
play.
Yeah, game
So,
2 is Friday.
yeah, we play Friday and we play Sunday. We play Friday and Sunday. All right, bet. Yeah, we're gonna pack them up on Friday. Yeah, and we play Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna pack them up on Friday. We're gonna pack them up in Indiana on Sunday. We're gonna pack them up on Tuesday. And then we're gonna pack them up again. Send them home on Thursday for sure. Knicks at 5. Kev said he almost home. If he not here in 8 minutes, I'm out of here. I'm sorry.
Because I'm tired. We driving. We
Yeah,
got home.
I don't feel too great. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I like the way Deuce played tonight for sure.
Yep.
Deuce was uh, 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 we need him to do that the rest of the series. You know what I mean? We need him to do that the rest of the series because of him, we kind of kept pace with their bench scoring. You know what I mean? Uh, I don't know how quiet I don't know how quiet Benedict Mathurin gonna be for the whole series, and he's somebody I was kind of worried about going into the series because he's explosive with scoring.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I really want us to Mikal to fight over screens and not switch when it comes to Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton wanted no parts with Mikal Bridges on the defense. He wanted no problems with him. He every time he saw Bridges on him, he passed that rock up for sure. I
Hmm.
mean, and I want more of Mikal guarding Tyrese. I love OG's defense on Siakam today. That was good. Uh, Cat got to be better at getting out and guarding Turner. Like, there's no reason why you got 2 feet in the paint guarding Miles Turner. He don't want to go to the cup. I promise you, he is not trying to drive to the basket. He don't want no parts of that. The most he gonna do is try to do a step back into a midi, but he ain't going all the way to the cup, and you got to play him to that. You know what I mean? And you can't be giving him open 3-point shots because he's a good 3-point shooter. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Like, you just got to be better in those aspects of the game, man. Gotta be. Because this is disgusting. Oh, when I go to work tomorrow, everybody gonna be talking. I'm gonna tell y'all did the same thing when the Celtics won game 3. Y'all did the same thing when the Pistons won game 2. And look at where both of those guys are at the casa. They at the casa for sure. You know what I mean? Brian, Brian, listen. You know we got good content when we win too. You ain't only got to show it when we lose. That's what's mad funny to me. Like people like you. That's why you like Haliburton. You a front runner. You know what I mean? And that's fine. That's why you like Haliburton because he's a front runner too. You know what I mean? So you a front runner, so you show up when we lose. But we got good content when we win. I hope you subscribe. You know what I mean? And I hope you pressing the like button too, since you here hating. You know what I mean? But that's Cav. Big up Cav. Cav, you made it just in time, bro. Because I was saying I'm not gonna be here long. I'm not feeling well. So I was like, he ain't here. By the time we make 30 minutes, I'm out of here.
That was a crazy game, bro. We dropped the ball on that one, bro.
Yeah.
Dropped the ball, man. That
Yo,
was a
real quick
definitely.
before you start, Kev. Sis, I gotta retire it now.
Yeah, now you can retire.
I
Gotta
got the
retire it
same
now.
shirt on too. Look, it's
Oh,
crazy.
I gotta retire it now. Go ahead, go ahead. Kev, my fault.
Nah, it was just a lost opportunity. We had a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. I think it's like the first time we blew a lead like this in the playoffs in the fourth quarter. Usually we usually take over the fourth quarter, which was we did, but then later down the stretch, I don't know, like what's the name just started going off on us, bro. Like he started huh? Nesmith, yeah. Nesmith just started going off on us, and the thing was like those shots were contested shots. It's not like they were wide open shots. You know what I mean?
Nah, they
So
were wide open. They were wide
not
open.
all of them, were open, but there was some contested shots. But listen, they just gotta finish better in the next game. You know what I mean? Because we were running the ball on them a lot, but it's just that when we had that 14-point lead, we didn't keep our foot on the gas. We kind of like let them get back in the game, and in game two, we got to do a better job at finishing, man. Like we played a good 3 quarters of basketball. Actually, we played a good 3.5 because even the fourth quarter we played decent up until that point where we let them back into the game and then everything went left. You know what I mean? So in game two, they just gonna have to do a better job closing out. And it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, I said earlier we played like uh we was playing like we was watching the run out before they caught up instead of like trying to secure the win. You feel me? We was playing like, oh man, hope the clock run out before they catch up versus like actually trying to finish the ball and win the game ball. You know what I mean? It's nasty work, man. It's nasty work. It's one of the few times in this postseason that Thibs was so irresponsible with his timeouts. You know what I mean? Because I think in that 2 minute span, we didn't really have no timeouts. So we could have benefited from some of that, some timeout, so we could regroup, so Coach T could, adjust to what they seeing, and the coaching staff could have a better adjust to what they seeing. But yeah, man, that's nasty. That's nasty, man. Hey, yeah.
It's a shame. It's a shame because between Cat and Jalen Brunson, they played both a hell of a game, but defensively there was no defense on neither side. Like not even the Pacers. You know what I mean? It was just all about who was gonna make the last who was gonna like make the last shot, and that's exactly what happened, bro. It all came down to a last possession, and You know, we got to do a better job of controlling the ball. That turnover towards the end of the game was terrible.
Yeah.
You know, the one that went off Jalen Brunson hand, that was you know, they got to do a better job at passing the ball.
Yeah. We definitely got our own taste of in the night. You know what I mean? But yeah, you just gotta be, like you said, Kev, more careful with the ball. You know what I mean? And don't take the foot off the gas.
That's the
You know what I
thing,
mean?
like, and the thing is like, why you stop attacking the basket? They had no answer for you. They had no answer for you, bro, when you was attacking the basket. You know what I mean? So, you know, in game 2, they gotta, you know, they gotta finish off like the way they finished game 6 against Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the kind of game we need y'all to play. You know what I mean? Full quarter basketball, aggressive, running the ball down their throat, bro. Because we seen in this game, they can't handle our team when we take it to the basket. They can't.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is unfortunate stuff, yo. Y'all more than welcome to stay on the live. It is 12 o'clock. I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm up out of here.
Nah, I might jump off too. I'm fucking mad.
Yeah, I hear that, bro. Hey, man, it is what it is. You know, things like this happen. They just gotta grow from it. You know what I mean? Just watch the film, see what you did wrong.
But Brian, before I get out of here, right? When we win, I'm gonna be looking for you. When we win, not just when we lose. Show up when we win, right? Because, like I said earlier, there's a lot of teams sitting at home that celebrated too quick when it came to in Indianapolis. No wonder. There's a lot of teams sitting at home that got too hyped for winning one game against the Knicks. That's all I'm gonna say. 2 teams sitting at home right now. They're on vacation because they was, oh my God, yeah, it's over. They can't beat us. Oh my God, we too much for them. Now they on vacation. I mean, don't be the next contestant on that summer jam team.
He's doing what he's supposed to do as a Pacer fan, bro. That's it. I ain't even. You know, it is what it is.
Just show up when we win is all. The same way you showed up after your team won. When they lose, show up, tune in. We're still good people. We do good content. Right. We do good content when the Knicks win too. You heard? Yeah. See, look, early celebrating. I hear you. One win. All right. I hear you. Enjoy your night.
Right.
Friday is another day. You heard? Hope they got that same energy on Friday. Yo, if you in the building, make sure you press like. Sharing is always caring. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Set it to all. And boom, check it. We got the website going across the bottom of the screen, but you also don't just have to go to the website. Write it on the YouTube page. You could get your Knicks-ish merch right off the YouTube page. It sends you right to the Shopify. Good stuff, you heard? But yeah. But yeah. Hopefully we see y'all Friday. I'm out of here. Fred's not here, so I'll do it. Hit the outro.
Mic check 1, 2. Action! Tell these rappers I'm outside, get them start acting up. Turning hoes to housewives from cleaning the ratchet up. Do it off from boom bap the melody rap. If they gon' put you in the box, then you might as well pack it up. Bars having bars, no cap, I'm Attica, you a precinct. How y'all competing when y'all just decent? Your rhyme efficiency's like logic simplicity. Don't tell me how much that you black, cause I don't see it. That's it.